Hi, and thanks for joining us for yet another edition of Money TV. I'm Donald Baillargeon. So glad you could be with us. Of course, Money TV is the program all about money and what makes it happen. Well, we have a virtual potpourri of news events that are affecting our money this week, not the least of which is the health care bill due to hit the Senate floor. Now, the proposed health care legislation will give millions of Americans the option of purchasing government-run insurance coverage, although it's not yet known if the Democrats have the 60 votes needed to pass the plan, which has been rather steeped in controversy, to say the least. Senator Olympia Snowe of Maine, the only Republican to vote with Democrats on health care so far this year, said she was deeply disappointed in the approach the Democratic leaders have chosen. If the bill passes, though, individual states will still have the ability to opt out of the program, which could likely result in this whole thing being much ado about nothing. But at least Congress will be able to go to recess saying they passed sweeping health care legislation. And those bragging rights, and not the legislation itself, are what Congress is really concerned about. Now, on the war front, President Obama on Wednesday signed a $680 billion defense appropriations bill, which is going to pay for military operations in the 2010 fiscal year. The bill also includes a $1 billion fund, part of which is going to be used for a Taliban reintegration provision to bribe local Taliban away from their leaders. Now, October was the deadliest month ever for U.S. forces in Afghanistan, and so part of our solution is to bribe the Taliban forces. That's the best we can come up with. We can't beat them with military strategy. We can't beat them with the strongest, best trained, best equipped military force in the world. So we're going to bribe them to switch sides? If this is a solution, then why are we over there with soldiers and guns and Hummers? Why don't we just drop boxes of money? There's a well-known saying in Afghanistan, you can rent an Afghan, but you can't buy him. So what are we actually going to be spending our money on? Temporary help? Now, renting Afghans may seem like a plan that would have come from the Bush administration. But speaking of Bush, the news media used to love to post photos and videos of George W. Bush playing golf while our country was steeped in war in the Middle East. But word comes this week that President Obama, after only 9 months in office, has already played 24 rounds of golf as president. 24 rounds of golf in 9 months. That's a number that took Bush nearly 3 years to match. Now, what does this all mean? Well, probably nothing. I found it interesting, thought you would too. Now, here's something else that's kind of interesting. It's a toll-free number, good from anywhere in the world you're watching the program, 888-259-4449. To get free information in the mail about our featured guests, when you do call, be sure and ask to be added to the subscription list of our Money TV newsletter. Again, that is also free, 888-259-4449. You can also register at our website, moneytv.net. And please become one of our followers at Facebook or Twitter.